Today we're going to draw one of what I thought when I was younger, one of Preston Blair's most complicated characters in this great book, the Bulldog. So let's turn to that page. There we go. This is under the heavy pugnacious character part of the book because a Bulldog is heavy and pugnacious. So look how he's broken it down into basic shapes. And here, and then you just go to that. How do you get from this to this? How do you get from this to this? Well, let's draw his face here to here. Let's see what we can do. And I'm going to start with this dark blue pencil this time. So he's starting with a circle, and then another circle that's a little bit bigger because that's the jowls. This circle comes up top. And I'm just copying what Preston has there, and that's the basic shape for it. And we could run our lines down here like this, as we always do to bisect. Now for his eyes, apparently his eyes are on this line here, the top of the bottom circle. Sounds funny, the top of the bottom. And using that circle, we can then draw lines of the jowls coming down like this. And these are just guidelines, right? And his angry eyebrows like this, and then this angry eyebrow goes over like this. So his eyeball would be here and here, and like that. And he has a little color thing that goes on top where his actual eyebrow is. And this is just skin down here, but the eyebrow with the hair fur on it is above that, like this. And he does, this brow comes around here. There's a line that comes here and connects to that brow. There would be one on this side, but he didn't do it. Then there's the top of the actual head going across like that. And this line could be like this. And you could lower this eyeball here, and it makes him look a little bit more like he's thinking of something. Then he puts a nose right around here, and we can color that in. And underneath the nose, well, above the nose, there would be this line here, which is a fold of skin, and then a muzzle here, and then here. And he puts dots in there because that's where the whiskers would be. And right under that, there is his big lower lip. And it comes here and then goes down like this. Now, he also has teeth, and he puts a tooth coming right at the corner like this, all the way up practically to the eye. And then another one on this side that goes up, not quite as high, which is fine. We don't need to make things exactly symmetrical. So there's the beginnings of the Bulldog. And like I said, I never drew this character. This is my first time. So you guys are having a little adventure with me. And then we would come down and around like this for that jowl. And then this one would come down and around like that for the jowl. And he's got a line here and here and here. Then there's another fold of skin up top. And that hangs down like this. And then this one would come around from here. And it curls underneath. And then we need, he puts this space here so we can show that this piece of his chin comes out underneath, curls up, and then the other one goes over here, and this line comes here. Now we need to show the head, continue this line around. He's got this line coming down like this, and does that, and then the ear on top like this, and then the other ear. Notice how it's not exactly the same, and it curls up like that, comes around here, puts a line there. He's got a muscular back, and this line continues over here. He's also got a collar that comes around like that, and a spike that goes up, and another one that goes straight out like that, and another one that comes here, and a spike that goes right next to his ear like this, and like that, and another one that's right on the edge of his face like that. So there's the simplistic way to do the Bulldog in the Preston Blair book. And looks like the collar continues around underneath, and there's a spike here and another one here, and then underneath of that is the bulk of his body. And it goes over like this. His powerful leg comes out here and then down, and they always make them pigeon-toed, we used to say. 1, 2, and then this leg comes down and should be the same height relatively as the other leg. 1, 2, and this goes up like this, and there's a joint here where it connects to his body. Then behind him, we see this small pelvis, and then his rear leg comes out and down. And then underneath him, we see the other back leg. Like that. He also has a tail in the back that comes up, over, like that. So there's a quick way to do the Preston Blair Bulldog. Like I said, it's my first time doing them. And you can take your 4B pencil, like I'm doing, or you could take a regular number 2 pencil, whatever you're more comfortable with. It's your drawing. Who are you going to hurt? And this would be considered just a rough cleanup of this character. The important thing would be the face, the eyebrows, getting that eye to look like it's looking right out at you. This Bulldog has been used for so many small company logos, and we'd see it around town and we're always surprised, like, gee whiz, I wonder how come nobody's suing them about that, about using this character. And it's because it's not really worth their time. But it's a very popular character. This is more or less the Bulldog that was in some of the Tex Avery MGM shorts, which is where Preston used to work as an animator for Tex Avery, and at one time he was even a director on some MGM shorts. So you guys do what you do it the way you want to do it, and have fun, because that's what we're all about when we're drawing, is enjoying ourselves. So until next time, keep drawing and keep having fun.